Hi, Murray Robertson here. 100 years ago this morning was a very different, tragic one for thousands of New Zealanders and Australians, as the dipping of the oars in their longboats was suddenly drowned out by the crackle and the whip of machine gun and rifle fire and the crash of exploding shells as they stormed ashore into history and to legend. This morning, a stark contrast, the predominantly solemn silence of that dawn parade crowd this morning, punctuated by the occasional cries of delightful young children as they were there with their mums and dads on this solemn morning to pay tribute and remember our fallen in all wars, not just the Anzacs, but in all wars since that fateful morning. Heavy shower of rain did nothing. It just cleared the air, if anything else, and the dawn was quite beautiful. In the 40 years I've covered this event, the biggest crowd by far that I've seen at a dawn service in Gisborne, I'd estimate somewhere between 2,500 and 3,000 people. The area around the Cenotaph absolutely packed. For the civic parade later in the morning, a smaller crowd, but a wonderful procession led by the Highland Pipe Band, the servicemen, the school cadets, the schools, the military vehicles. Everyone was involved, and a long procession, a couple of blocks, went their way over to the Cenotaph for this second service in Gisborne this morning. Wreaths laid, the last post played a couple of times this morning, and a tremendously poignant day to mark 100 years of Anzac in the Gisborne district. And as Carl Harvey, the guest speaker here today, Group Captain Carl Harvey from the Royal New Zealand Air Force, said in his remarks here this morning,
young men came together from communities all across New Zealand, leaving what they knew and held dear, to travel to the other side of the world to face the unknown. Many Maori and Pacific Islanders also joined up and served in the New Zealand Expeditionary Force in Gallipoli, where they played a significant role in the August Offensive and went on to serve on the Western Front. These pioneers led the way for generations of Maori and Pacifica peoples who have served since.
Those who've passed away in those wars, as he put it, will always be sons and daughters of New Zealand. Murray Robertson for the Gisborne Herald.